All right, these two gentlemen right here, the Bay City Choir boys, but it ain't no friendly choir. They're ready to roll tonight. They got the belts on the chest right now. Any messages for your opponents before you head into the ring?
RADz, we're coming in as champions, and we're also gonna leave as your BEW Quebec Tag Team Champions.
Well, we're here to steal the show.
So we might as well call the police.
There we go. Looks like it's gonna get rowdy. Let's go to the ring.
This first match is for the BEW Quebec Tag Team Championship.
Well, we'll see if we have to call the police tonight. Right now, we're going to see the RADz taking on the Bay City Choir boys in our first match here, and you can see Rich King and T.Y. Jackson out there, and you know, they're getting ready to roll. This is not their first time in Arborfield. They were in Arborfield here a year ago, and they are back. And you know that they're going to want a piece of that Tag Team Championship belt.
That's all right. Let's get some wrestling going here, Manny. I'm excited. The people of Arborfield have been waiting for this for a year. By the way, I don't even know. What do you call folks from Arborfield? Are they Arborfeldians? Arborfielders?
Arborfielders.
All the Arborfielders are ready for some action here.
I'll tell you what, I'll call them wrestling fans. They pack this place every time that we are here and do a fantastic job. We always love being here in Arborfield, and the fans are great. And you can see they're giving it right now to T.Y. Jackson and Rich King, who, you know, obviously want to come out with a win tonight. And this is our first time in a long time where we're going to see the Bay City Choir boys. They were not here last year here in Arborfield, but they are here this year, and they're bringing along the Quebec Tag Team Championship match. So that is going to be on the line here tonight in Arborfield, Saskatchewan. Rich King and T.Y. Jackson, they are a very agile tag team. They can move fast, and they don't give up easily even when you got them down.
You're absolutely right, Matty, but they are going to be in tough here tonight. The Bay City Choir boys, the Cassidy brothers, they are a force to be reckoned with, and that brotherly chemistry always can take them a long way.
Yeah.
And toughness, well, they've got it in spades.
Yeah, no, they do. And you saw, as they said, this is their show. And coincidentally, Juice Judd Cassidy and Seth Cassidy, the brothers, going to be in the ring together. So perhaps a little bit of chemistry there. The referee for this match tonight is Ben Omen. And he's going to be the man in the squared circle to try and coordinate this match and make sure everybody obeys the rules. But things, as we know, can get crazy at any time.
And if I'm not mistaken, Matty, didn't Ben Uman used to manage the RADz?
There you go. You know what? And he's familiar with them. And obviously, coming out right now, the Bay City Choir boys making a dramatic entrance. And we'll see what their reception is like for the fans. Boys coming out right now and getting kind of a pretty nice reception, I would say, from the fans here at Arborfield. It looks like they're probably going to have maybe the home crowd advantage anyways. It seems that fans are a bit more receptive to them as they go around and kind of try to whip up the crowd a little bit here. But they'll get in front of the ring, and the goal is they've got to hang on to those titles tonight. A tag team match, Bay City Choir boys and the RADz, in what should be a pretty good one here to kick things off at Brawl 2, as they'll hold the belts up high to make sure everybody knows that right now, at least to start this match, they are on top.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been hitting all the right notes and singing the right tunes, these choir boys, for the last little while. Of course, securing those Quebec Tag Team Championship belts. But you're only as good as your latest hit, Matty.
That's
and
right.
Right now, they've got to author another winning song here in the ring.
We got Rich King and T.Y. Jackson there in that other corner, perhaps giving each other some last-minute instructions and maybe a look at those belts, hoping that they can walk away with those tonight as Van Newman holds them up. Oh, already.
Here we go.
Wait a minute. I don't think the bell is in even rung, and we've already got the match started here.
Oh, it's on. It's on, Matty.
They did not care. They went right after them, the RADz, and they have started off on offense so far as right now. Oh, and Rich King and T.Y. Jackson slammed right into each other there before being body slammed right down to the mat. And the Bay Bay City Choir Boys. It looks like, hey, they started off pretty good. They got the offensive start.
I don't think that was the plan for the ambush, Matty. That did not work the way the RADz had hoped. It backfired in a hurry.
T.Y. Jackson is down, Rich King is down, and it looks like the Bay City Choir Boys are just having a little bit of fun and rest out in the ring as T.Y. Jackson and Rich King are out of there. And I mean, they're out of the ring, and it looks like, I mean, they're almost ready to hand it in. I'm surprised. Usually the RADz get up pretty quickly, but after that assault kind of did not work on the Bay City Choir Boys. Now T.Y. Jackson slowly gets into the ring, and it looks like he's going to probably be the legal man to start off. And there we go. Now we're going to get underway officially here after a bit of a melee to start. T.Y. Jackson with a bit of a kick there.
You know that expression on Rich King's face is? That is regret.
I think so. I think so. Well, that's what happens. I mean, they tried to catch him by surprise, but it looks like the Bay City Choir Boys managed to turn the tables, at least on that initial rush. Now, T.Y. Jackson into the ropes, and immediately Cassidy goes down right onto the mat. And crowds look like they're liking it, at least the move. Anyways, here's Jackson across the other side of the ring again. Cassidy misses. Here we go. Can he reverse? Cassidy with the body shot, and look at that. Oh, flips up T.Y. Jackson now. He flips up and gets behind him. Now it's Jackson with a leg kick right there.
Acrobatic there from T.Y. Jackson.
Yeah, great job as he
hitting
puts
high
his
note.
hands in the air. A little bit of a cocky move there, or some showboating, I think, a little bit from T.Y. Jackson, but why not when you make a move like that?
Yeah, let's bring in Judd here. Now we're heating up, Matty.
Oh, and a bit
the
of
disrespect.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a bit of a shot there, a shot across the bow, if you will, on Rich King. And Cassidy's taunting him a little bit right now. The crowd doesn't seem to mind it. Here we go.
Well, the Lion Warrior's done a lot of talking so far, not a lot of roaring. We'll see if he can hold his own now.
A couple of other matches that are going to be coming out later tonight. Sarah O'Connor taking on the Matriarch. We're also going to see Levi Knight, Tyler Rose, Prankster Pete. Also, we're going to get a look at Mustachio tonight later on as well.
I hear he's clean shaven.
Yes, well, you know, we'll see what kind of reception he gets. Chantel's going to take on Relentless Riley Rose. And then later on, we'll get more of termination action. Thrill and Dylan and Bull Bodner and Massive Damage versus Wrath, Moses Luke, and Tyler Adams. That one's going to be coming up later on. So lots of wrestling ahead and a couple of interesting stipulations and some matches, too, for fans to enjoy as Rich King goes down right there, right onto the mat.
Not putting up a lot of fight here so far are the RADz. At least not Rich King. He's taking it.
Yeah, it's been a tough one so far. The Bay City Choir Boys again coming into this one as the Quebec champions, the Quebec Tag Team champions. And Rich King, it looks like, could he kind of swing things around and turn the tables? And he does. And Cassidy goes outside of the ring and tries to get Rich King outside there too. Now that floor, there's no mats on that floor. You can see that. That's raw concrete pretty much.
And there's nothing soft around those posts either.
Yeah. Head right into the ring post there. Now T.Y. Jackson into the ring. Tries to flip Cassidy. Oh, and now all three of them are down. As the referee gets a look, and we're right here near the crowd area.
That was a 3-for-1 special, Matty.
Well, that 3-for-1 kind of worked out. T.Y. Jackson now, and Cassidy along with Rich King battling each other. Look out on the top rope. One of the Bay City Choir Boys. And now everybody's on the floor.
Face full of Seth Cassidy, Matty.
Yeah.
Oh, taste that for breakfast.
And I don't know if it tastes good, but either way, they're on the ground. As we start getting a look at everybody here, Woman tries to sort of get out of the way of the referee. Crowd seems to be enjoying it. We're live in Arborfield, Saskatchewan. Brawl 2 going on tonight, and look out, Rich King could be in trouble. Why don't they throw him back in the ring? I thought maybe they're going to throw him into that steel barricade.
They're toying with Rich King right now. Look, he wants a timeout. There are no timeouts, Rich King.
Come on, you can't do that. Takes a bit of a shoulder there into the body. Cassidy flips himself back into the ring, off the rope, and King goes down again. Pin opportunity. That one's not going to work. Not quite a 2 count there on the early pin from Cassidy, the Bay City Choir Boys, 2 brothers, Seth Cassidy and Judas Judd Cassidy. And here we go, perhaps nicely working as a team right here. Look out!
Look good for Rich. right to the middle of the back. That is tough, tough.
Angie still manages to kick out from that pin.
Calling all chiropractors.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to need him here. They said we're going to need the police. I think we're going to need some medical staff here after this one's over.
T.Y. Jackson just impotently flailing on the far side of the ring. Rich can't get to him.
Yeah, that's true. Rich is barely moving, it looks like, and he's just kind of shoved down to the ground. I think he needs to tag out. This is good tag team action here from Bay City Choir Boys. Rich King can't really get out of that corner there.
That is 250 pounds of humanity coming down on his upper body there.
At least. King trying to reverse the momentum.
Dirty play there by King.
Tags in T.Y. Jackson, and he is knocked down on a double clothesline there. Now a double suplex, and are they going to get him up? There it is, high up in the air. Look at them show that strength, that raw power from the Bay City Choir Boys. You wonder why they have the belts. It's because of moves like this they can execute.
T.Y. Jackson has his affairs in order, Matty. Oh!
Ouch! Oh, that hurt right here. Oh, nitty kick out. Oh, I thought that was going to be a 3 count. Referee says it's only 2.
Maybe the old manager helping his boys out a little bit there, a little slow count.
We'll see. T.Y. Jackson in the ring, and you can see Rich King right there trying to climb back into the ring, and he's had a bit of a rough go of it so far.
Oh!
Trips up Cassie on the top rope.
Trying to get up top there. Now, another high kick. Oh!
T.Y. Jackson now teaming his partner Rich King back in there. Cassidy's stuck on the top rope there. Now Rich King goes ahead and grabs him right here, top rope. Is he going to be able to suplex him right off the top? Yes, he does. Wow, what a move.
I didn't think Rich King had it in him after the beating he'd been taking in this match, Matty.
Rich King with the pin. 1, 2. No, not quite enough.
The Bay City Choir Boys were just rolling in this match, Matty, but all of a sudden they're in some discomfort right now.
Well, we talked about how the RADz are able to turn things around on a dime. They don't give up, and we thought maybe they were down this time, but they managed to reverse the tables, at least for a little bit here. Here's T.Y. Jackson with a shot at a pin. He can't quite keep the shoulders down long enough. Only a 2 count there from the referee. And now Newman's got to get in between him and Cassidy as Rich King comes outside of the ring. Not sure he had a polite message for that young boy down in the crowd, but
maybe he's not a Ryder fan.
Who knows? Yeah. Well, we got T.Y. Jackson and Cassidy right now on the ropes, and Cassidy with the boot to his neck. Now here's Rich King, and he's got some power too. Look at that move. Trying to go for a pin, and no, not quite.
Got his second win now, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, he does. This is the first of a number of matches here going on tonight. A couple of women's matches as well. We're going to see other belts on the line tonight, including the Interprovincial Women's Championship match. That's going to see Chantel taking on Relentless Riley Rose. We're going to get that match later tonight. And then we're also going to see Michael Allen, Richard Clark versus Dean Richter and Sean Moore, the World Division Championship.
You see that chip shot?
Yeah, and you know what? They're not afraid to do that. Rich King telling the referee, hold on to keep Cassidy back as they work on his partner down in the corner there.
There's no place for that at all. A cheap shot like that. Judd Cassidy outside the ring doesn't deserve to take that when he's not involved.
No. The referee's got to maintain some control here because this thing can get real out of hand in a hurry. T.Y. Jackson looks like he tagged himself in there for just a moment. Here's Cassidy down on the ground, being pinned by T.Y. Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough. Only a 2 count there.
Seth needs to get some help here. Needs the tag in a bad way.
Now Rich King getting back into the ring.
I'm starting to wonder this belt could really be in jeopardy here, man.
It could be. I mean, You know, it was the Bay City Choir boys that come in as the Quebec Tag Team Champions, but it looks like the RADz are willing to kind of throw everything, including the kitchen sink at him here as T.Y. Jackson off the ropes, misses once, misses twice, third time, and look at this, great move, puts his shoulders down, rolls out of it, and finally Cassidy's knocked down. 1, 2, and that's not gonna quite do it.
The RADz trying to compose a tune of their own, a little chin music there for Seth Cassidy.
And there you go, Cassidy now in the corner there, and looks like the RADz are going to go to work for a while as King is flung right into him in the corner. Oh, a kick to the head there from T.Y. Jackson. Here's a pin opportunity. Nope. Rich King decides he's going to go for maybe a submission move. He's going to try to put the sharpshooter on him in the middle of the ring. We've seen that a few times here in BEW in a number of contests. And is he going to get the legs crossed over? Can he pin it down and try to get the leg over? And yes, he is. Submission move, and you can feel the pain from here coming from Cassidy.
He's taunting Judd. He's taunting himself. You can't do anything about it right now. That's what Rich King's, not in so many words.
Oh, but he gets his hand right there on the rope, so I'm not sure we can repeat what they're saying, but down
trying
there,
to clean it up, you know?
Yeah, you can bet that the language is probably not so kind, if you will, as Cassidy gets flung into the corner there, and him and T.Y. Jackson and Rich King, and looks like the RADz are gonna try and wear him down a little bit. Look out! Oh, boot to the face. Cassidy coming back. Looks like it's a bit of a reversal of fortune here as the RADz are down there stunned a bit, and Cassidy's going up to the top rope. The fans cheering him on. Back takes them both down at once.
Well, the RADz just took a little too long to get that set up. A little too much taunting time there, Matty.
Yeah,
and Seth Cassidy just enough to regroup.
Yeah, perhaps that was, and isn't that it? You know, you can't become complacent. You can't quit. And now here comes his brother into the ring, and it doesn't look like he's a happy camper right now. Lays down Rich King, lays down T.Y. Jackson. Now Rich King again, flailing all over the place, a big body slam. Now here's T.Y. Jackson on his shoulders. And what's going to happen here? Ouch! Oh, you could feel the pain right here.
The pot was simmering on the stove for too long. It has boiled over, Matty.
Far too long, and T.Y. Jackson gets caught again. Look at this, a swinging neck breaker opportunity. Here comes Rich King. Oh no, he's got both of them now.
No!
Both of them go down again. Now here comes the pin. Is this gonna be it? And no, not quite.
What a match to start off Brawl 2, Matty. This is intense.
A tag team matchup that could go either way. The Quebec Tag Team Division Championship on the line here at Brawl 2 in Arborfield, Saskatchewan. T.Y. Jackson back in the corner there. Oh, Rich King from behind. Now he's got Cassidy on the rope. Cassidy flings Rich King into the rope. Cassidy now trying to do him in if he can, and look at this. Oh, Rich King flips around behind him. Cassidy gets flung right down deep into the mat. Now T.Y. Jackson on that top rope. Perhaps he's looking for an opportunity. Cassidy getting wrapped up by Rich King once again. His brother,
he rolled him up.
Flipped around. Oh, just about had another pin opportunity there.
Just about rolled him up there, Matty.
You gotta watch, because it can happen at any
Oh!
a stunner right there, that looked like. And T.Y. Jackson still on the top rope. Look out! Oh, a boot to the head right there. Now Jackson off the top rope. Big time move.
So many twists and turns here to this match.
Now let's see what they can do. Can T.Y. Jackson maybe into right here? Look, his partner, Rich King, is down. T.Y. Jackson's got to do something, but Cassidy picks him up. Looks like he's going to spin him around, then fire him face first right into the mat.
Judd landing the thud on T.Y. Jackson. Does he have enough to get the pin?
I guess we'll see.
Doesn't look like he wants it yet, Matt. He wants to exact some punishment on these two.
I think so. I think for him, he wants to leave a message and leave a few marks. T.Y. Jackson now back on the corner. As Cassidy works on him, the Bay City Choir Boys going to work. Don't forget, later on tonight, it's going to be termination action. Thrill and Dylan Bull Bonner, massive damage versus Wrath, Moses Luke, Tyler Adams. Look at this!
Oh!
T.Y. Jackson right down there, a suplex off the top rope. Cassidy!
Oh! That's got to be it.
That's got to be it. It's got to be over. No one gets up from that unless Rich King makes the save.
Every time King seems to be completely out of this match, he somehow finds a little extra in the tank.
You know, he's like a snake. He slithers around. You never know where he's going to be. He kind of hangs around the ring and then sort of moves in at what appears to be just the right time. And he's moved in now. Oh, my goodness.
Maybe we need to rename him the Snake Warrior then instead of Lion Warrior.
Well, T.Y. Jackson hoping to put this one away. No, not quite. Another 2 count there. Several 2 counts so far tonight.
Who has anything left at this point, Matty? These guys have got to be exhausted.
Probably not a whole lot left to take. Oh, and then Rich King gets flipped over top of the rope. Now him and Cassidy doing battle outside of the ring. Rich King down on the ground there on that. It's basically a concrete floor with tile on it. Now T.Y. Jackson being belted up in the corner.
This doesn't look good for T.Y. Jackson, Matty.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. Oh my gosh, and Rich King is down.
Oh!
Boom! That's gotta be it. 1, 2, and that's all she wrote.
Sing us another championship song, Bay City Choir Boys.
Well, the Choir Boys are going to be singing a championship tune because they have retained their Quebec Tag Team Championship over the RADz, who put up a good fight, a back-and-forth matchup. But in the end, the experience of the Bay City Choir Boys prevails. They weren't here last year at Arbor Field, but they are here this year, and it looks like they've made quite an impression on the fans.
You know, I think they could have ended that match sooner, but that ambush before it all started,
I think that angered them.
that made them mad, and they said, you know what, we are going to make sure you are fully punished for that transgression.
Yeah. They wanted to send a message, and they certainly did. So the Bay City Choir Boys, they had out a couple of big moves for them, and a great introduction to them, to this crowd here tonight on Max TV Local. Primetime Matty Young and Rowdy Ryan Flaherty with you here tonight, as we'll get a look at a couple of replays coming up here. I mean, this is a match as they show off the title belts before heading through the curtain there. This was a match that kind of went back and forth, and you saw right out of the gate, you're going to see right here, the ambush right off the stop. I don't think the bell to the bell
I didn't hear
rung
it
yet. Yeah. There it is right there, the ambush. Referee Ben Newman had not even started the match, and already they were going at it. This one was a seesaw battle, but you got to hand it to the RADz. I mean, they persevered. When it looked like they were down and out on a number of occasions, they kept getting up.
You know, I appreciate their fighting spirit, Matty, and there's reason to believe that they could maybe one day take those belts away from the Bay City Choir Boys, but I think this was a lesson in don't mess with the bull or you're going to get the horns.
Yeah.